Greetings. Hello there. What's happening? Let me gather my belongings. Hello there. I'm back again with another installment. There's so much negativity in the world. People put out, you know, the- from the conversations we have to the news that we share to the things that we say in the chat. And I'm going to just let everybody know it's a positive affirmation for y'all. You are beautiful. You are enough. And you got to twist it if you think you fucking with Lush Uno up in this B.I.H. What's happening with it? We back once again. You feel me? Not playing in the slightest. Never have, never will. The doctor couldn't give you a better pill. You feel me? You could never compare Fetty Wap to Benadryl. Hey, 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 hey. You'll play a partner. You'll play a... Oh, yeah. Wack, I'm not going to lie. Wack bullied the scene. What do you expect? What do you expect, bro? I ain't gonna, hey, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, bro. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. I'm not standing on any type of business with Wack, bro. Like that. If it come down to there being the possibility of a physical confrontation, I'm smooth. I'm bull. I'm cool. I'm smooth. You feel me? I don't need that. I don't need that. Nope. Absolutely not. Now, like, you want to have like debates or conversations or make fun of each other or like, this or that. I'm with all that. When it comes to smoke with Wack100, nah, bro, I'm good. He could have that. He could have that. You feel me? Like, I'm smooth. I know my limitations. I know my limitations. I'm not Mr. Thug Supreme Tough Guy. You feel me? He got I honestly think that he got bigger fish to fry than me, and I'm supposed to be an ally. I'm supposed to be on your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I believe to give Wack a little bit of leeway here. He was right to get upset about a misunderstanding. Like he has every right, like to he has every. By the way, I'm insulted by these likes. I need y'all need to get it up. You feel me? Who's watching? But we gotta get the ratios right. You feel me? By the way, I know I don't be live often. You feel me? But I'm gonna give you a stunner like Steve Austin. Back once again, you feel me? I'm baked like a bean from Boston. It's your play upon the Lush Uno. And we need to get the views up, the likes up, the shares up. You feel me? Ain't no digital panhandler, but I will. If I see a bitch that needs deconstructing, I will dismantle her. You feel me? Hey, what's happening? You feel me? I get buck, no antlers. You feel me? Like, damn. Jennifer Heather, that's a gang of hers. Fuck you and that gang of yours. Hey, y'all know what it is. Get my likes up. You feel me? We've been out running it up because there's an array of topics to discuss. I'm going to break down this Wack100 situation for real. I'm going to break down the reason why he was justifiably upset, where I went wrong, and where I think that he was a little bit too aggressive, personally. Although, it could be argued that it's justifiable because I'm really trying to look at things objectively, even though I feel like the object of a mark out, because, it was definitely a phone mark out, bro. It was a phone mark out, bro. I can't deny it. That was, you feel me? Shit, it was a fucking phone mark out, brother. It is. By the way, let me explain to y'all a few other things. Because there's a lot at play. Here's who I'm mad at. Who I'm mad at. I'm mad at the fact that I even had to look. I'll get into that as well. I'll get into that as well. There's so much, but we got to amass. We got to amass more of y'all. And by the way, you feel me? Ain't no motherfucking fancy sponsorships. If I was more so incentivized, a player might do these more frequently, but I really do these for y'all. And I give y'all so much fucking content. I know Jumper nowadays, I don't have too much time. And I'm trying to do the best to compartmentalize my life, have my work life, have my real life, have it not all bleed into each other too much, into this sea of dysfunction, and like actually have something that's somewhat adult about me. So I don't have him going live as much. But with that being said, that's a fancy way of saying I ain't got no motherfucking sponsors. So what that means, y'all the motherfucking sponsors. Put it in my palm, player. Don't play with us, make plays with us, run it up. You feel me? Like I'm dangerous like Angel does in a blunt. Come on, bro. Don't fuck with me, bro. Don't fuck with your play upon the Lush Uno. Come on, man. What y'all gotta do is put it in my palm. You feel me? If you want me to address something, send that Chattington. Send that Chattington bear, that super one. Send that Chattington supersized bear to a player's crib, and I'll address it. If not, you feel me? Hey. But what I don't like is people that are too cool for school. So if you ain't gonna hit that like button, shit, you might could hurt my feelings worse than Wack100 did when he marked me out earlier over the phone. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that. Anyways, this bud's for you, brother. What's happening with y'all? Hey, you feel me? Hey, I get it. Look. First of all, I want to dedicate this podcast to y'all and to God. You feel me? Shouts to the Almighty Lord in heaven for guiding and always making things right and teaching us through our lessons and through our shortcomings. And as we try to reach a higher understanding, hey, guess what? I believe in God, bro. People might say it's illogical to believe in God. I think it's illogical not to. There's some things that just can't be explained. And that's where the Lord comes in. You feel me? One set of footprints, biatch. Hey, you feel me? That's how I'm bumming. It's no Cappington. Oh, hey, I'm going to be streaming from the gym again. Probably not tomorrow, though, because I know y'all, probably not tomorrow, though. But it's possible. I'm definitely down to do the treadmillington streams again. And why, bro? Man, you guys tricked me. Ooh, chat. When y'all are being chill, it fucked me up because then I enter into the conversation because I really am only supposed to be reacting to super chat so a player could get some Scooch-lington. You feel me? Some Scooch-lington McGee the third. Until that. But I got a lot to discuss, all right? Like, I got a lot to discuss. I want to talk about the Wack thing. I want to talk about the Sharp thing. But I want to talk about something that I got going on that made me feel good today. And I call myself, and the people, they call me many things, many names. Wack100 called me a bitch, by the way. In case I don't know if any of y'all saw that. That wasn't tight. But people like, they White Brick Baby, Buzzball Uno, you feel me, BBL Uno, the mayor of MacArthur Park. But let me just stop you right there. I ain't like really. That's a good. That's a good like alter ego or whatever. That's a good character to embody. However, I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm not the mayor. I'm like the magical, mystical. I'm like the Yoda of MacArthur Park, bro. Like my presence, the way I appear on the scene in MacArthur Park, and just like I'll appear and just like drop a $5 bill. You feel me? And then it's like, oh, you feel me? Like it's be like, oh, it's him. I've heard about him. When you most need it, then like you feel me? I appear. If you rub your Scante pipe 3 times and make a wish, say Beetlejuice, I appear. You feel? Okay, here's the thing. This is the whole stick up for yourself thing. Dude, I stick up for myself. And then you know what happens? I wind up having to get in fucking fights And like, bro, I stick up for myself enough. I think I'm doing a great job of sticking up for myself, bro. I think I'm, as far as sticking up for myself goes, I think I'm doing like an excellent job. And I think that really the way I look at it, like I feel like I got I feel like I got balls of fucking steel, if we're being fully honest, to even do the job that I do. And it's not even I'm not even bigging myself up. I'm probably not qualified to do too many other things, you know? And that's not to down talk myself either, but like I said, this bud's for you. You feel me? Like send 3,500. You said, man, you said you'll pay 3,500 for me to slap Flacco, but you ain't even send it in a super chat. Think about that, player. Just marinate on that. Just marinate. You know what? I'm gonna stop the e-begging. I look like a bigger mark than somebody that would let Wack100 call them a bitch several times. But bro, bro. No, I'm not gonna lie. That shit fucking definitely like, bro. Of course it sucks, bro. Of course it fucking sucks. Every day, there's another like it's like walking through landmines. Ain't no cope. It fucking sucks, bro. You don't want that. You don't want to deal with that in your life. You don't want to have to deal with that. You know. You don't. And that's the look. That's the thing. That's the thing that I really gotta like give Wack the most leeway on. So I'm gonna explain the whole situation and provide context after this young Buzzington the third. You feel me? Nah, but my presence in MacArthur Park is like somewhat that of like a mythical, or like a toad or something, and I just come out and grant your wish. And I help people, bro. And today, you feel me? I appeared and I descended upon a group of individuals who I see on a daily basis, they real ones. They might be watching right now. And I bless them with some fire ass gear, a whole bag full of gear. You feel me? And boom. That's the kind of shit that, so if you see someone looking more homeless than me and flyer than me still, like in my, like, it's because of me. Yeah. So that makes me feel really good, bro. Yeah. You feel me? No, that made me feel really good. $5 from a alcoholic gamer. Did you talk to him off air? Why he making threats? I thought he was a businessman. You be the false scapegoat all the time, Lush. Next time, walk out the room. Hey, you know what, alcoholic gamer? I'm gonna give you a love, but I ain't the type to walk out the room, brother. But I'm gonna give you a heart on that. A heart on that, not a heart on that. Yes, did he? No, I do appreciate the super chat, and we did speak. Yes, we spoke for a while, and he so per my understanding, he's like, tell me if I like for all of y'all that seen it. So earlier on No Jumper News, we're having a really cool episode. It was me and Hefe, Jaleese, and Remo, and we chopping it up about a gang of hip hop shit. We're doing like we covered the Tommy Guns DJ Flip thing. We covered bro, we're like having this whole conversation about conversion rates from Spotify. We're talking about I'm giving game on direct to consumer marketing and like, bro, like we're having a really dope. We wind up debating Eminem, Jay Z, like Nas shit. Like we're going in deep. We're talking about no skip albums because 1,400 plays on Spotify is equivalent to one stream. Crazy, right? Or like one sale. Excuse me. 1,400 streams is one sale. Crazy, right? But so we're like having this great hip hop conversation, which is ultimately like why I want to be over there. And I'm down to talk about the gang shit and this and that. Like it's not my specialty. I'm like, I'm from here though. I'm really from here. So it's like, I've been around it. Could I talk about it? Sure. There's people that can talk about it with way more authority. Brick, Ant, Munchie. You feel me? I could definitely insert myself into the convo and base my experiences from like my little perspective. But there's people that really, you feel me, cover that niche super well, like, and there's a lot of other ones too. There's a lot of other creators who I think are raw, that cover that content, that do a swell job. Compton, Rick Rock, you feel me? Gangland, Neem, Alex Alonso, shit. That's just like I'm like, but like me, like if I'm keeping it a young Dellington the third, I've always bro, like I care about the music shit. Like I care about music. That's what I thought I was there to discuss. And we're over there and it was like, damn, like I can't believe we're actually having a music discussion. And it's going well. And it's a decent amount of viewers. And that shit was like, whoa. No jumper, like talking, having nuanced combos about music. Hey, that's lit. You feel me? Like, um, then all of a sudden, you feel me? We start covering this J. Reed lawsuit. It like appears as a topic. I don't want to talk about this. I mean, I understand the need to, so it's like I'm educated on it, and like, I mean, obviously it's not like a forbidden topic, because if it was a forbidden topic, then wouldn't be. We don't be having forbidden topics at No Jumper, to be honest with you. Like, there's really, like, to keep it all the way, like, a thou wow trilliano with y'all, like, we really don't. There's not much pre-production when it comes to like, I mean, yeah, there is for topics, but not much. And there's definitely like very few. I can't even think of a single time where fools were like, let's not talk about it. That's why, like, when I brought up the Johnny Sins and Adam or Lena video, like that was, I brought that up after the fact that it wasn't talked about, but no one ever said, let's not talk about this. We were never told not to talk about something. So, why did battle rapper human throw up in the air? Oh my God, bro. Bishop Rojas, thank you for the $2. Hey, it's stressful. Shouts Human. That was a fucking legendary moment, but he's a fire ass rapper. Puke Gate 2015 or 16 aside. That's a Chi-Town, you feel me, Midwest battle rap icon to me. He one of the most lyrical rappers out there as far as that battle rap shit. But he did Yackington. He did. I ain't gonna lie. Um, as far as as far as like the whole like, dude, like we're talking about music, then all of a sudden we have to talk about the Jay Reed thing. Like, all right, cool, whatever. I think we already like established this dude's like a sex offender. So it's like, all right. At first I felt kind of like bad. I was like, damn, like this dude got hurt, like got scandalous. I don't even know, like, but then I heard, oh, not only is he a sex offender, but it happened because he was claiming his hood or like doing some crazy shit and like, or I don't even know, bro. I saw the same video we all saw. All right. And I'll say this, like, do I believe that Wack had anything to do with orchestrating that? No, absolutely not. Like, I really don't. And do I think that Loose Cannon went there with the pre-intention of doing that? I don't see why. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see. To me, like, I thought like what it made it make sense to me. It was a business misunderstanding gone awry that went too far left, and then it wasn't able to get recovered at a certain point, and then whatever. Obviously, like there's nothing that's like there's no professionalism when it turns to gangsterism, right? Those are two separate fields. It's been established. However, like that's essentially what happened. Now, what I was like, first of all, I didn't want to talk about this shit today. I was totally enjoying talking about all the other shit we was talking about. Then, Then loose calling. You feel me? Loose calling. Loose calling. And, you know, he's like, for some, like, it's still like confusing to me that people that are currently incarcerated in federal facilities facing charges of the magnitude that these guys are, or, you know, this guy is like outspoken talking about things like of such a lofty nature. That's why, like, I'm even, if you notice when Brick call into the pod, I be quiet than a motherfucker 9 times out of 10. You feel me? Like, I've talked to him outside of that, but I just be like, I don't want, like, Brick actually is somebody I care about, you know? Like, I do care about, and I don't want to see him accidentally, inadvertently, I don't want his words to be used against him in any capacity, bro, or be able to, I don't want to, I don't want that to be able to be weaponized, you know? So it's not going to be on my watch, if God forbid, even more, because the fact that, like, motherfuckers podcast was being used in bond hearings, but it's like, and I know at No Jumper, that's kind of one of the things, like, look, I'm grateful as fuck for my position. Now, Sharp made a joke, and I'm going to get into Sharp, No Diddy, later, but Sharp made a joke about, like, oh, No Jumper is your life. No, well, you know, I'll say this, brother. No Jumper is actually, and the grind that I put in at No Jumper, what it's afforded me is the ability to upgrade my life and do better for myself, because I was going in a downward direction and I wound up, you feel me, like, getting it together by the grace of God. And yeah, I'll be there. There's people, like, you know, like, who believe in me and knew that what I was capable of because they had seen it before. Like my girl, who was kind of like, "Hey, get up off your ass and get your shit together." Like, what you doing? Like, and other people that, but, you know, there's people that believed in me. People that believed in me during that downtime, for sure. You feel me? I'm gonna get into your super chat in a minute, my brother OG Duddy. Um, but no, because I really want to just, like, convey this point right here. Is No Jumpers, and like I said, the grind. It's not just No Jumper. It's the grind that I put in at No Jumper. It's the fact that it's the consistency that I exhibit. Like, you feel me? I might not be as animated or as exciting as a 607 Unk or a 4 Extra. I might not have the crazy background of someone like a Brick Baby or an Hefe or a Munchie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not have the accolades and monetary success as a lot of other people that have graced the platform, you know? But what I can say is I've worked my ass off over there, bro. You know, and I really put a strong effort forward. Do I think I could do better? Absolutely. You feel me? But I put forth a really strong effort and believed in myself. And despite there being a lot of difficulties that come and a lot of craziness that comes with working at No Jumper, and, like, you know, like, I fucking, what did fucking what did Lil Brazy say? I'm the one that took the whole risk and put the biddy on. You feel me? Essentially echoing those sentiments of a young Lil Brazy before he was tainted by fame. Another No Jumper appearance gone awry. But now hold on, bro. Shouts to Lil Brazy, BT Dub. You feel me? Anyways. No, we're gonna get into, like, I'm gonna keep talking about all this, but, like, infinite buzz balls, bro. That's what No Jumper supported me. No. No, but I ain't have before No Jumper, motherfucker was back at his parents' crib, starting from square one. Y'all heard my little stop story, you feel me? Now, look, moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky, step by step by step. Finally, you know, me and the young lady was able to uh, some man's got an apartment. Boom. You feel me? Whippy. Boom. New whip on the way. Boom. You feel me? Like, it feels good. Paying rent, paying bills, trying to get my credit back up. It's simple victories, bro. I was like down and out. I was down. And it ain't no sob story because like I know I don't come from the most humblest beginnings, but I definitely got humbled by life. You feel me? It brought me back down a few pegs. That's for damn sure. No connotation there. Um, and speaking of which, let's get into this super chat. Lush bro, this is from OG Duddy. Lush bro, stop letting everyone try to mark you out. Everybody but the Tuesday show stay trying to get at you for real. Wack was a hoe today for real. That's OG Duddy. I appreciate the sentiment. I think that was like coming from a place of love. I want to just make it clear that I didn't call Wack a hoe. It was the super chat. But Bishop Rojas also with the $2. If you got the chance, who would you start swinging on first? I'm not really like a big trying to like not really trying to hurt anybody, bro. Kind of just want to like live good and get more money and get myself because like that's the thing. I once I'm doing all right, I'm able to position myself again, no Diddy, to where I'm able to make some power moves and bust some bags open. Not just Escante. I walked right into that, didn't I? Fuck. But that's really that's like that's where I'm trying to get, and I'm very close, and I'm doing better, and I'm feeling better, and a lot of that I owe to No Jumper for believing in me, especially when I had given them a lot of reason to not, because I was kind of like NJK for a fat minute, you dig? So, but let's run them likes up. There's again a disproportionate like to viewer ratio, and let's get back into sending money if we have strong opinions, and I'll be happy to discuss it. But I'm kind of like more down for the y'all giving me money to talk about it than y'all just wanting me to talk about it or like trolling. That's the thing, bro. Like I open my heart to the same way I give my clothes to people in MacArthur Park. Open my closet, you feel me, and give clothes to people at MacArthur Park. No connotation. Um, it was actually because of Germ. I'll be honest. It was because of Germ. She just don't want credit, but it was because of Germ. But I'll be honest. Like I open my heart, bro. Open my heart to the people that fuck with me. But I have to have limits. I wish I could like talk to all y'all and fuck with all y'all. But it's too many. It's like there's just certain people like spoil it. I get it. I work for No Jumper, so motherfuckers try to socially engineer and then try to and me being like the empathetic kind soul that I am, I might be more inclined to talk to people or be susceptible to scragglers and people that can try to infiltrate or blah da 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 da. I get it, fool. You feel me? I totally get it. Like, and I'm also dumb enough to, because I'm a kind soul, if you show me kindness, I might be dumb enough to fall for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, OG Duddy, everybody stay taking their anger out on you, bro. Be careful, cuz for real, Lush. No, it's true. It's true, and that's kind of why I said earlier. I think I got the biggest balls of everybody. I think I got when all said and done. When people look back in this whole era, I'm gonna be the one, and people gonna know I got the most heart. You feel me? It's not about you feel me, being the toughest. It's about it's okay to be scared because sometimes people can be like intimidating and shit. But to still do your shit, knowing that you're in the potential of danger for saying the wrong thing, even if you don't mean it or don't like, hey, to me that takes courage. I'm no tough guy, and even if that's how it was from somewhere, you feel me, hypothetically, of course, like that's a bro. It's not like motherfuckers is old, bro. Motherfuckers is old, bro. This shit is, bro. I'm here to yodcast. Like, yeah, like boxes gleek for show, but in reality, like, can we just like, can we just, can we just chop it up? Like, could there be no threat of imminent violence? Because if that's the case, I'm better than everybody. Like, straight the fuck up. There's nothing that nobody has on me. My mind, my set of experiences, my soul is more beautiful than everybody's by a significant margin. Like me, like doing shit like this is a gift, and it's not because I'm so special. It's just because no, I mean it is kind of because I'm special, but like I just like look. I recognize the glow, and it recognizes me. We look familiar to each other. You feel me? I ain't talking no FNF. I'm talking about a different type of glow. And I just embody that. You feel me? And I'm not coming from a place of ego when I say that, bro. I'm really not. I don't know if people either you gonna get it or you don't. But shouts to the real ones out there. $2 from someone named Adam. We're gonna see a sober Lush in this area. Yeah, we're totally gonna see a sober. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. So here my definitive plan goes, bro. After a week from this coming Thursday, I'm going to be completely sober for a while. I just have to survive for the next 8 days and moderate. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I don't think this is what Nipsey meant when he said the marathon continues, but it could still be applicable. Long live the late great Nip. You feel me? But that's really my soul is definitely drunk off of buzzballs for sure. Nah, I understand that. I understand that. I know. Yeah, why trying to send the Armenians on me is nasty work too. It's just like my whole thing is like, damn, bro. Like, I guess it's like a new shtick. I guess it's a skit, but it's like, I don't know, fool. I think that there's I don't know why. I don't know why. It's like really, and I defend Wack. Yesterday they did a whole fucking thing on the show, right? We was on the Tuesday show. And Munchie was faded. He was off that deer juice popping it. The homie Stefanovic earlier today tried to go, that fool Steven from No Jumper tried to say that Casadores is a low quality tequila. Now, I'm not talking about the shit you get in Mexico. I understand that's like the real shit. But as far as like store brands, Casadores ain't like top shelf or nothing, but it's like mid shelf. It's cool. It's a good fade. Don't act like it's some fucking like peasantry. It's not like Amsterdam vodka, fool. What the fuck? It's not like platinum vodka. It's not that platty whack. We're talking about it like it's Taka out here, man. Run them likes up. What the fuck is y'all really on? But so yeah, dude. So Munchie was off the deer juice popping it. All right, shouts to Casadores, W Casadores in the chat. Munchie was popping it, and the mayor was pontificating on a variety of subjects, really just having a career performance. For being honest, whether you like Munchie or not, you just got to admit he was really just like he was kicking game yesterday from a high caliber, a high caliber, if you will, if thou willst. Bro, that's my new arc. Fuck this gang shit. I'm old English. You feel me? Watch how good. Hey, thou art disrespecteth thy culture. You feel me? So it is I, Sir Lush of the West Side, here to bestow upon thee. You feel me? Type shit. The fuck? You dig? Yeah, hey, Wack bullied the scene, bro. We know the truth. We know the truth. So, with that being said, Munchie had a career performance. Dog. He was, man, through that, He had a lot of shit to say about Wack, bro. I'm not interjecting. A couple times I try to be like, nah, Wack, cool. You feel me? Like I'll be like, I'll throw that in there. Like, come on, nah. Like, but what I didn't do is react negatively, bro. I made it a point not to do that, bro. So there's no ambiguity. I made it a point. I made it a point, just like I made it a point to not, people was trying to play about R&B. You feel me? People was trying to play about R&B. Stan G himself called in. You feel me? I didn't even chuckle. I didn't even chuckle at that shit. I don't think that shit's, bro, like, because I don't want it to get misconstrued. I went to like extra care to not. You feel me? I went to extra care to not. Because Wack is, you feel me? You know? He been cool to me, bro. I got nothing bad to say. He been cool. That's why like I stay out of his matters, his like bigger matters and shit like that. And like, you know what I'm saying? Unless he like hit me up, like I ain't even trying to talk about it, bro. Just like today, I wasn't trying to talk about this bullshit with loose cannon and not, like look, and I'm not trying to demean the situation. And this is like again, like it's a federally recorded line. This is from the feds. We got people calling in. Anything can and will be used. You feel me? Like I'm just why is it? I'm not talking to anybody like that no more, bro. Like, on a pod. Especially when things can get misconstrued, because what I really tried to say was, what I was trying to say was like, look, Wack Ben said that he had a meeting set up, and they was going to go over the metrics with Dash Network, blah, da, 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 da. We all know this shit, gang. We all know this shit. You feel me? We all know this. And then, so that's what I was trying to convey. It came out wrong. I said it wrong. These things happen. But I guess like I guess the stakes are definitely higher when it's things like that. Although, do I think that me misconstruing something that's been said online several times before a certain way? Because what I wasn't trying to do is be like, oh, this fool Jay Reed knew about. I don't know. Like I'll be honest, y'all. I don't be tapped into the lore like that. Like I don't. It's exhausting. Like it's not, like I said, that's not really my department. I'll watch it a little bit. Some of that shit's interesting, but like the deep intricacies of the fucking Jay Reed incident, like that's more like Flacco and Remo could dissect. I'll talk about it, fool. Like, but come on, bro, that shit is a lot of that shit's not on my radar. A lot of that shit is not on my radar. You feel me? Like, period. Period. Of course, bro. Of course. Of course, bro. I'm fucking like, I fuck with Wack. I do. I don't think it was cool that the words that he was using to me, I don't think that was very nice. I don't think he should do that. And like, especially like when Munchie's doing polls and all this shit, and then it's like 80% say choose Munchie over Wack. I wasn't like, well, I wasn't, bro. Like, it's not the kind of shot. I'm not playing with Wack name like that. I'm not. So like, come on, bro. Like, why it gotta be me and Trap Lord Ross getting called a bitch? Come on, like, bro, like. You know we ain't like trying to really we don't like motherfucker like me don't mean no harm, bro. You know that. I ain't trying to do no. I'll never try to disrespect you, bro. Come on, bro. Fools are like, come on, dude. You a boss in the game. You Wack100. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah, see, exactly. But guess what? Like this, bro. We are not. Let me explain something. I think that this is something that a lot of people might not understand. We are not in prison, fool. We are not. We're not in prison. You feel like the door is locked from the inside, not the outside right here. There's a girl in the other room. Ain't that crazy? You got pets. I can walk outside. Not in prison. All right? Not trying to, not everything is like about, bro, I'm not in the WWE. You feel me? None of us are like active gang members like that. So, can we just pod? And if we're gonna just pod, there can't be imminent threats of violence. There really can't. You feel me? Not that I really like, not that in reality, Wack fuck with me. We had a long talk, bro. That's actually my dog. He would never actually like hurt me for real. You feel me? I know that. I know that. And that's why at the end of the day, it don't matter. Cause like, I know regardless of what y'all might think, Wack's actually my dog. And and he wouldn't, not that he wouldn't, but he's not like, I would never give him a reason to really, and he would never, you feel me? Like, so, nah. Ain't no, but I'm just saying, there can't be that. There can't be an imminent threat of violence and pause. It can't like that one point that Munchie made, I'll have to say, today it felt like the fun was being ruined. We're talking about hip hop. I'm not gonna put that on Wack because like I guess I said the wrong thing. So I do gotta take some accountability to that degree. But nah, fool. That ruins the fun, bro. That ruins the fun. That ruins the fun, bro. It does. Trying to talk about hip hop, debating Jay-Z and stuff. I like that. Y'all could have the, you feel me? The gang drama and all that. And we got great correspondence to indulge in all that. And I'm still like, look, hey, I'm still outside. I'm down for the hood vlogs. I'm literally live here, bro. So it is what it is. Like, but I'm not really trying to be intermingling myself in some weird shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not trying to, but it happens, and it's just, hey, this is part of working at No Jumper, bro. You gonna have to deal with it. I know why, and like I said earlier, it's consistency. I got a year and a half straight. Have not missed a single fucking episode of the Tuesday or Thursday show. I think I missed one Thursday show because I was suspended. Other than that, never took a fucking sick day, never took a vacation. You feel me? Been working to get more and more and more and get more leverage and get more control and get more opportunity there. And I've been afforded it and I've gotten that trust. Shouts to Adam, shouts to Josh, shouts to everybody at No Jumper. I really got a great deal of affection for No Jumper. Like good, bad, and ugly. I love that shit. So I didn't take it as an insult when Sharp said like, "Oh, that's your life, Church." I mean, it's not my life, but it's a big part of it, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you, God. Sloth King AI with the $5 said, working overtime today, but I got time to stop by and let you know I think it's BS how they've been treating you lately. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you, Sloth King AI. I think so too. I think we need to rally together and support. Oh shit, we got another one too from OG Duddy. Whole Wack, Lush, everybody treat you fucked up, bro. You an easy target for everybody. He never said shit harsh like that to Ant Brick or Munch. Solid point, brother. $1 from Bishop Rojas. Appreciate you, brother. That's love. I do, yeah. W super chats. You feel me? Like shit. I could buy some. Worth $33.95 in super chats right now. That's like means I'll get to keep like $16. That's like four buzz balls. Okay. Not no more. Bob Mafia in the building. Shout some motherfucking Never Lack. You know what the fuck we got going on. I'm going to talk about the Sharp thing too. I do want to say that I get why Wack. In reality, this is, in summation, understandable for Wack to be frustrated, for me to mischaracterize a situation it's just very difficult to hear loose on the phone at that moment. Brother, I mean no harm. I come in peace. I ain't no motherfucking bitch, never have, never will, bro. Come on, you know that, Wack. You know I'm a real one. And I got love for you. You the big dog. So, you feel me? That's it. You feel me? That's it, bro. I got nothing but like I fuck with whack people, bro. I really be seeing whack people. Y'all think that whack like bro, I'm too outside. I'm not finna do no dumbass shit, bro. But I don't even have that in my heart. Even if I wanted to, bro, I don't have that in my heart, bro. Exactly, fool. Like, no, I'm 43, thank you. I'm not 42, but chill out, dog. Yo, see, this is why we can't have nice things. As soon as I start looking in the chat, I see some. Y'all getting freaky. I know it's 11:30 in the East Coast right now. Y'all getting freaky. Damn, Bishop. Appreciate he keeps shooting the Uno pieces. Appreciate that, gang. We're like, man, we might make it on MacArthur Park with this one. Appreciate each and everybody, but I'm gonna get into this. I want to give my man Sharp Rob a nice reply real quick. No. There'll be none of y'all are running any fades with whack. Stop that. Come on, bro. Bro, hey, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know this shit do look like Friday. It really do. Whack is. I don't want to smoke with whack. Stupid. Fuck. Y'all stupid. I'm smooth. Bro. I'm too much of a hippie for that, player. Bro, you know what's funny is I look super Armenian right now. Like, I definitely look like, bro, I'll sell you used car, bro. But, oh yeah, that was the craziest thing Wax said. You should be talking about the Persians and the Armenians. By the way, I did give an in-depth analysis of the conflict that's currently happening between ISIS and local Druze regimes in Lebanon the other day. And did existential coverage. Y'all don't want to talk about that, though. Come on, man. The fuck is y'all really saying, player? Craig did. You examine, bro. You feel me? That's a whole other question. That's a whole other question. I was talking about Lebanon, bro, on the motherfucking news, player in Lebanon, bro. And that's why I was talking about it, is because the homie Diz is actually out there about to fucking fight in the damn war. That fool is literally coming home with hats. He chopping down ISIS, bro. Like, I'm being funny, but I'm not even being funny. Like, he really is. Like, he really, really is. Like, LeBron. Not LeBron. LeBron. Come on, fool. Yeah, you know what, bro? I'm definitely not trying to go to. It's not even about being too scary to go to war. If I wanted to go to war with like somebody of that caliber, I do not have the means to do so, brother, by any stretch of the imagination, regardless of whatever slide for Vaughn social engineering motherfuckers want to do in the chat. You're not gonna fucking. Yeah, exactly. Y'all gotta go to war for me, bro. Please make sad person no can't happen. Hey, you feel me? Huh? I'll just show you. Show me. Oh, pop out, Jim. Not coming out. Yeah, actually, Sharp did make me wear a dog collar, bro. That was really why we started beefing. I was wearing the dog collars. Sharp's pimping out dudes, bro. I don't know if you know. And I was wearing a dog collar one day, and you feel me? I think I was on Fig, and yeah, it was crazy. That's really like started to itch. Maybe it was a fentanyl. I don't know what it was. So I started scratching. And then he got mad, and then like he was like, "Hey, don't play, hey, church." He's like, "Hey, bitch," and I got super mad, bro. That's really the result of why I'm like, that's really why I'm mad at Sharp, dude. It all started from if we're being honest, bro, like, It started from the fucking. By the way, like, how finesse did I get? Why is this like this? This looks homeless. Like I look homeless, right? Can we all agree that I look homeless as fuck? $450 Supreme Mason Margiela drop to look homeless. But I'm pretty sure that's like there's various Germ. The people love you apparently. Germ love. Germ. They say they love you. I know. I look homeless, bro. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. I have a crib and everything. Yo, B Rizzle. I think you're getting too into this, homie. Yeah, you're getting too into this, bro. I was like, just the hat might add to the homelessness a bit. Again, Supreme. You got me fucked up, dog. Dude, shut the fuck up, Luis. You're not catching me with that. That's old. We've been known that's old. Come on, bro. Would I look like Anthony Fantano? Come on, gang. Bishop Rojas. You feel me? With the bro, keep them coming. You real and trill. You feel me? And I'm gonna pop a seal. That's all I can say. So I'm gonna chop it up about my boy, my player partner, Robert Swanger, Rodden Swangers. Yeah, I'm Rodden Swangers. Me and my partner Robert Swanger. Bitch, I am a monster. You feel me? Hey, Big Sharp. Sharpington. Sharply. Sharpular. Sharpedarp. Sharptastic. Sharptubular. Sharpcutery board. Sharp tank. Sharpshooter. Sharpula. Sharper image. Sharp. Yeah, someone got killed a few nights ago. I heard it happen too. That shit was crazy. I was walking back from 7-Eleven. I heard bap, bap, bap. Pay for their souls. Outside is a grimy place. Man, Sharp, I got you. Let me just level up. Let me get my weather together, Sharp. Let me get my weather together, P. Let me get my weather together, P. So I can kick it like you, church. So I can kick it like you, church. Sharp dog collar. But that's, yeah. Sharp, you want to make $1 million? Me and you, we could hit the blade. Dog collar. Really get to this fucking fatty up fool. Whack Maddox Club. I mean, understandable. That's cool. Listen. Oh. Listen, players. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break down the whole situation from the beginning to the end. All right? I'm about to speak on the GobCast right now. Yeah, exactly. Definitely story time. Buzz Uno. Heavenly Father, forgive us for our sins. Jesus Christ, thank you. Yeah, Bishop Rojas for $2. Can you do your best pimp talk like suspect? Let me try. I was sweating the garb. You feel me? Look down, not around, bitch. It's big sus garb. You feel me? Yo, I love my yo. Look down, not around, bitch. Choose or lose, baby girl. It's big sus garb. You feel me? Hey, I stay dipped and extravagant, bending plenty corners. Yeah. Check game. You feel me? Level up, you wee-wee watchers. Yo. Was that rate that sus? Rate that sus. Rate that sus. Luis, you don't want to interview me, dog. You ain't even sending a super chat. How the fuck you gonna talk about interviewing me, bro? Chale, way. Look, bro, I can't get ratings on the set the other week. Let me get some fucking. All right, I'm gonna give you guys the whole story. Here's what happened. So, I was recently contacted about a week ago. Yo, bitch caught a body about a week ago. It was a kind gesture to Sharp and really to my boy Goblin. That's really like, it was cool. I was trying to be cool, bro. That's it. Long story short, I'm gonna get into the summation. I'm gonna give you my full breakdown and all. But I was just trying to be cool. Wasn't much to it. What? Look. All right, this is what I do want to address. Sharp brother. There is no handkerchief getting thrown. This was no waving of the white flag. This was no apology. Although, I will be honest with you, brother. I do not harbor any hatred for you in my soul. I really don't. That's the realest shit, bro. Like, I don't harbor any hate for you, bro. Yeah, I think you did a lot of lame shit. You think I did a lot of lame shit too, right? Okay. We can agree. You feel me? Like, I think you did me hella foul. You think I did you foul. No, did he? Okay. You feel me? We can be in agreement on that. We both men, bro. But I don't harbor feelings, bro, about this. Actually, I got some fond memories with you. We had some fun. Excuse me. Made a little bit of money, right? Did some pods together. Yeah, you had me in your home. Fucking backstabbed me is how I took it, but you feel me? I mean, could have been a cool gesture. Seemed like there was some malice. It was like a little bit of fucking it's like a Sour Patch Kid. A little sour with the sweet. You feel me? Kind gesture-ish. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get what Sharp say too with his. So basically, let me just break down what happened. All right. So my boy Goblin hit me up. He's like, Lush, what's happening, player? You know you don't talk like that, but Goblin's like, what's up, Lush? He said, what's up, Lush? We got to spin the block. Let's run another pod back. The people loved it. And what's up with that guy, Sharp? He's pretty fucking funny. He's like a funny pimp. You feel me? He seems cool. Can you get in touch with him for me for the pod? You feel I'd like to get him on there. You know him. And I was like, yeah, I got you, bro. And like the thing is this. Like when I said in that message to Sharp, like, hey, you looked out for me and hooked me up with soft white underbelly. What I'm not, and I think this is what Sharp has very misconstrued about me. And I think that like actions and just character speaks for itself. Because I didn't like do this and say anything about it, bro. I didn't want no brownie points for it, and I don't want no co-producer credit, and I didn't do it for any other reason that Goblin asked me to. That's my boy. And I'm not a hater, too. And 3, you did get me on Soft White Underbelly, and when I wanted to be on there, I was like, I think I'd be fire on there. And you were like, yeah, you know what? Like, you got a great story. You would. And you jugged that, and that was lit. So I'm not like saying, oh, this makes us even, church. It wasn't anything like that, dumbass. Like, I was trying to be chill. Like, I was just trying to be like, hey, here, if you want it, cool. If you don't want to do it, I think that'd be stupid. You feel me? Because you could potentially have Goblin as a guest on your pod too. You got your own program figured out. Do you, player? I don't. You feel me? Like, it was a kind gesture. That's it. Nothing to read into, dude. You feel me? Like, it don't change nothing else. You could be like, you could have gone on that podcast and been like, oh, fuck Lush, he a mark, for all I give a fuck. You feel me? Like, that's not even really. And I think it's obvious I'm not a hater, because if I was a hater, you know what I would have done? I would have been like, oh, guess what, Goblin? I think that fool's a fucking lame. I don't fuck with bro. We actually got into it. Like, matter of fact, if you have him on the pod, I'd be really upset. Don't do that shit. Like, don't fuck with him. And me and him, I'm not saying he would or wouldn't. I can't speak for Goblin, but him and I have enough of a rapport. I'm pretty sure that, like, if I wanted to be a hater, I'll have enough leverage with him to try to, although I would never do that because I'm not a fucking bitch and I don't act like that, and I would never do that. Goblin wanted you on the pod. I actually know you. You know what? This is like the difficult thing. This is like what's the difficult thing is that you don't really have no funny shit, bro. Like, you don't have friends. Like, I got mutuals with you. You don't got friends, bro. Like, you don't have that many friends, bro. So it's like, I didn't have anybody to reach out. Like, who could I can't talk to this. Oh, they don't fuck with you. No. I mean, yeah, like, in reality, I'm bleeding it a little bit. Like, I could have, like, if anything, if you didn't respond to that message, I was going to tell Mikey, Remo, or Flacco, because I'm pretty sure one of those three people could have got a hold of you, and you could have taken with that what you wanted, and you could have, you fuck with that. But I figured, just let me send this message myself. Just a sharp. Just so you know, like, hey, maybe that's where I fucked up. Maybe I fucked up, and I should have just passed that along to Remo or Mikey or Flacco or someone more neutral. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was trying to be cool. I had no ill intent. Him to be like, oh, Pascal. I hope you reconsider and actually wind up doing that podcast, not because of me, but because it actually be dope content. And you should look a little bit more into Goblin because he's one of the dopest creators on YouTube. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. No, I mean, he pretty much like that's it. That's it. No, I get it. Like, the older you get, look, I feel you, bro. I don't fuck with as many people as I used to either. I talk to a lot of people every day though. Not hard to get a hold of. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, so that's basically that though. I ain't gonna bleed it extra much. I'm not finna really shit on the dude like that. Just like, you know, you feel me? Same love with a torso, brother. Do you? You feel me? Um, I just literally was talking about how homeless I look either earlier. Yo, B Rizzle, you are getting like actually erotic like enjoyment from that. That's hey, I know it's so schmucky. I deserve to look homeless. Like that's literally the joke. No, Supreme is from like 2000 fucking. Supreme's from 95, dick. Supreme is from 95. Ain't no 2013. The Margiela Supreme collab, bro, and it looks homeless. All right, but with that being said, dude, the streets is a lie. Oh, yeah, I was a little jit when it started. I ain't gonna say no jumper got brick in the jam, but I will say that the fact that things that Brick said on podcasts were used in his bail hearing against him, or sorry, his bond hearing. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. It really does. Yeah, they're really with Sharp. I was just trying to fucking be a good guy. Same thing with Wack. I'm always trying to be a good guy. Actually, I'll be real with y'all. I think I'm probably the best guy there is when it comes to just being kind and having a heart. Shit. Nah. Oh, you think my interesting. All right. I see you, sis. Yup. I'll never forget that one. Okay. Say less. Say less. Say less. Shave what? Nah. Nah. I'm not trying to be friends with anybody, bro. Like, oh, don't get it twisted. I don't give a fuck about any of these people whatsoever. Please. I'm working, brother. I care about me and mines. I got a loving heart. I'm caring, but no, I don't give a fuck. I'm just continue to be great. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking on doing my own content. Doing so much shit at No Jumper kind of got me a bit uninspired over, like, bro, that's like, takes a lot, bro. Every single fucking day I'm on there for y'all dickheads. Me and Point and Shoot fuck with each other. Honestly, is there's no women where. Yeah, by the way, like I'm totally not supposed to be reading the chat, and that's all I'm doing at this point. So I should probably wrap this up somewhat soon. If you guys want me to like address anything, y'all know how to do it. With that being said, Wack, that was mean. Sharp, I just suggest you reach out to Goblin on your own. Don't let me taint your Goblin experience. If you want to do the pod, you feel me, you happen to, like, I think that you and Goblin would be a dope pod. He wanted to do some shit. I think it's an honor to get invited on the GobCast, frankly. It's an honor to be on the GobCast. Like, I had it was great for me. So I think that Sharp would definitely do well. Matter of fact, I'd be curious as shit if I'm doing decent views like Sharp. You're so much bigger and more famous than me, right? Like if I'm doing like 200,000 and my clips are like hitting like 800, 900,000 on the Gobcast, like you should be like your episode should do like over 1 million views, right? Like you're way more bigger and famous than me. I'm just like a little old man, right? When we get Lush Junior, he could chill with us, baby. One day, one day when I grow up, yeah, dig. So, but God willing, we'll see. Lush, keep it a bundle. King Pill was King Pill was tight. It's a shame that he had to crash out the program. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot of levels. And then like sometimes the best movies are not be involved. Maybe it's better for Pill to not be on No Jumper somehow. I don't think it is though. I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, apparently you guys are no fun anymore. But I was trying to have fun with you guys. Whoa, that's a crazy statement, Pretty Flacco. King Pill is saving boom bap LA rap. I do enjoy I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the anxiety song. I like King Pill as a rapper. Oh yeah. No, it's not just that too. Like I have like a situation where you know, me just being too nice to people that are supporters and shit, and then they start some weird shit going on, bro. Weird shit. I don't give a fuck though. I love it. Thank you. W Wack, L Lush. Hell yeah. You're right, bro. Yeah. He was godly. He was godly. I work every single day. I work every single day. I did every single. Oh, that's an interesting shift. Interesting shift. You funny as fuck, gang. I ain't even going. All right. Yo, PFP definitely in the Epstein files, gangland. Y'all are funny, fool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not okay. This is now we're getting to the real subjects. Thoughts on the blue buzzball? I'll be honest. Mid. Overrated. Wasn't worth it. It had its moment. Blue buzzballs are so February 2025. Like, they're actually kind of fucking gross. Really, like, green is the most. They should like. They should like really like let me design a flavor. There's, bro, Bishop Rojas, you don't need those in your life, brother. I mean, yeah, you could try them all. You could try them all, but like the margarita, whatever the tequila Rita, that's the only real like. It's funny because they think that I'll be off the sour apps, but nah, tequila Rita is the only like actually good one. But you know. Oh yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The heartburns are in fucking insane. Get you some Tums if you partying with the big boys. You got a vape addiction? Vapes are bad for you. You shouldn't do things like vape. No, I'm just fine. Peaceful Rage said, "Why does Wack press Lush every time Munchie destroys him, bro? The fuck? Oh, you want Mosley? All right, hold on. Grab him real quick. Yeah. AKA Mr. Moss, Mr. Ghetto, Mr. Ghetto. It's my look, it's my Buddha chain. I got the Draco chain. Mr. Ghetto. Bitch, I've been a joint. Bitch, I've been a joint. Bitch, I've been a joint. Bitch, I've been a cat. Bitch, I've been a cat. Bitch, I've been a cat. Tell me it's not a real Labubu. Bro getting hella mad, huh? He's so mad, by the way, right now. He's just, fool is just asleep. I'm just like, Germ's like a cat whisperer. Both the cats just be like now, but walking in, both the cats are just like attached to her. This is my baby right here. Bro will not meow. Like, you have to, like, when he's fighting with Marvel, if she starts marking him out, he'll, like, whimper. That's the only bro do not meow, bro, for shit. He do not meow. Is at what point, like, at what point are you autistic for not meowing? He's nonverbal, gang. No cap. My grandma's house, there's like fucking paintings of an old dirty bastard. Fool, it's a fucking apartment. What the fuck you want from me? I was down here homeless a few years ago. Stalled me out, dick face. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. Is a rescue tabby? You can see the video of me rescuing, or no, sorry, Germ. No, whoa, 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 slow down. I helped. Bro, I was fucking crawling under the fucking shit. I had my shirt off, dick. Hold on. But, yeah. All right, Mosley, go away. I love him. Scandalous, right? Not full. It's like super, super smooth. Do you think I like psychedelics, bro? You just asking all the wild questions. Oh, that's what happened? I kind of think that's not. Adam would forgive someone if they murdered his folks as long as they showed him their wiener? Damn. Fucking wildin'. I fuck with Ventura County artists. What you talking about? I interviewed what's his face? Drummer Kid and fucking Cam Guapo. I fucks with the 805 heavy. And BAMs. I interviewed BAMs. I interviewed like 4 or 5 people from the 805. But speaking of the 805, yeah, I was thinking about my brother Ryan Leone shit. Ryan Leone, bro. Love that man. R.I.P. Nobody can handle their job. I think, yeah. He might be the GOAT. Nobody told a better story. Gonzo journalism personified. Me and him seen some shit. That was my dog for real. These hoes loved Ryan, bro. Like, he had international stalkers. Like, bitches trying to, like, stalk him through me. Like, Ryan was a problem. Is it small? Seems big enough. Damn. Tell me how you really feel, Kaboomsy. My parents always like get confused by my tattoos and think I got new ones when I haven't for mad long, and I'll see them, they'll be like, "Oh, you got so many tattoos. What is this? What does this say? What does this mean?" Da-da-da. I feel like a re-exp. I was like, "Bro, I told y'all already. You've been asking me for 30 years." Yeah. Yeah. I got my nose pierced in Brooklyn, New York in 2004. I'm running around with this little shorty being spontaneous. And that shit hurted, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm kind of smooth off some face tatteries. If here's the thing, you gotta understand, bro. Like, I think a lot of y'all don't know. Bishop asked a good question. Like, what happened if no jumper is no longer jumping? I've been me for a long time, brother. Be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Yeah, I'm getting super tired. Y'all can tell, huh? Y'all stupid as fuck. Diz is in Lebanon, literally chopping ops down as we speak. Shouts to you, Dex. Rick doing his thing, getting his fucking Scooch Liani, running them fucking trucking lines as he should. Me and Adam are pretty good friends. Almighty never battle rapped, but when in that cipher when he was like 13 or whatever, 12, 11, he did good. But it was like he was still LA Cool's son. He hadn't become almighty suspect yet. For real, for real. He was in the early stages of development. He was still like finding his way like in the underground sphere, but then once that fucking that switch flicked and he found his superpowers. Cause it's like you gotta understand, it's like with a motherfucker like me, I'm muggle born. You feel me? I ain't got no supers. My parents are superheroes, but they're not like rap super gods. So I wasn't born blessed. My dad playing drums, I guess, back in the day might have given me a little bit of that. My mom though, I don't know, Pooh. But I'm muggle born. I wasn't born with magical blood like that. You feel me? Like suspect dad of motherfucking one of the GOAT MCs. You feel me? Of this underground hip hop shit. So he kind of came into it with that gonna give you like super. You gonna have more proclivity to have superpowers. We all us MCs, all us real MCs, we got superpowers. But your power is gonna be greater if you got that in your DNA. Like one of your parents got that. Yeah, I definitely have the most smoked out chat of all time. I love it. Um, yeah, it's true. We don't know about my whereabouts. We gotta check to see if I'm on the Epstein log, guys. We gotta check. I'm not gonna say LA Cool top three, but LA Cool definitely one of the top underground MCs from LA, bro, of all time. Like, and he like definitely one of like the 100 best MCs from LA of all time. Under, overground, all ground. Sheesh. My top three friends in real life. Do I gotta count Germ or she don't count, huh? Pistol McFly, Smokey, obviously, Pistol and Plex, like top three. But the only like Germ don't count, obviously.